Plumeria growers worldwide, especially in temperate climates, are looking for dwarf and compact varieties to grow in pots. This allows for easy handling of the plants when cooler weather arrives, and the plants need to be brought indoors. What exactly would be considered a dwarf plumeria plant? Some consider plumeria plants to be dwarfs as long as they don't exceed a height of 8 feet, which might be considered tall but definitely not dwarf by others. In recent years, many dwarf plumeria plants have been introduced to the public, with Plumeria rubra divine, and many white, being labeled true miniatures. These two miniatures are very floriferous, with flowering occurring at sometimes 1 inch or less from the last flowering point on the plant. Generally, there are more than 40 growing tips, or branches, on one average 2-foot tall divine. Dwarf Singapore Pink is considered a true dwarf plant, which, even under ideal conditions, rarely grows more than 6 to 8 inches per year. Dwarf Singapore Pink develops several branches after each flower stalk starts to develop. The leaves of Dwarf Singapore Pink are oblong, and have a shiny green color. The white flowers, with a yellow center, have a sweet fragrance. With proper growing conditions, Dwarf Singapore Pink grows and flowers throughout the year. Dwarf Singapore has white, cup-shaped flowers with a lemony fragrance. It grows and flowers, like Dwarf Singapore Pink, throughout the year, if provided with the right growing conditions. Dwarf deciduous, an easy-to-grow plumeria, produces white flowers with a golden center. The fragrance of the flowers is strong and reminds one of citrus. Plumeria dwarf deciduous is a very floriferous plant with many flowers opening at the same time, resulting in full flower stalks. Dwarf Richard Criley, an evergreen variety, produces flowers which are similar in shape to Dwarf Singapore Pink, but larger in diameter. Dwarf Richard Criley produces rainbow-colored flowers with an orange center, that bleeds into the petals. The flowers have a light spicy fragrance. Dwarf Siam Yellow has uniquely crinkled glossy leaves. The flowers are yellow with a sweet fragrance. Dwarf Siam Yellow is a slow grower. These are some plumeria plants which are considered dwarfs. Select hand pollination results in new releases of dwarf varieties each year. Compact plants are not necessarily classified as dwarf plants. But what entitles plumeria plants to be classified as compact plants? Plumerias can be considered compact when they bloom and branch at short distances, resulting in a many-branched tree. Pink pansy has white, pansy-shaped flowers with a golden yellow center, and marked pink edging. The fragrance of these flowers is very sweet. Pink pansy is a very compact grower, and great candidate for container gardening, as it can be kept on the small side, 4 to 6 feet, with proper pruning. Penang peach is another compact growing variety. The flowers of Penang peach are yellow to orange, have a very sweet fragrance, and excellent keeping quality. One distinct characteristic of Penang peach is that the leaves show a hook at the tip. Yellow Jack Compact produces 3 to 4 inch yellow flowers, with small white edging. The petals reflex, or bend backwards, creating a lovely effect. The fragrance is very sweet. Yellow Jack Compact is a very compact growing tree. As time goes on, more and more dwarf and compact plumeria varieties with outstanding characteristics, like big colorful flowers with good keeping quality, will be developed, to bring joy to both indoor and outdoor gardeners.